You know, in the very heart of winter, when the whole world is quiet and covered in a beautiful blanket of snow, that's when some of the most magical stories seem to begin. And today, we're going to share one of those stories with you. The tale of the little bear and his very, very special friend, the smiling snowman.
So, our story kicks off on one of those perfect winter mornings. Crisp, cold, but with a bright sun in the sky. When the little bear woke up and peeked out his window, he saw a world that was totally transformed. Everything, everything, was covered in a fresh, sparkling layer of white. It was just a perfect, snowy canvas waiting for an adventure.
And what do you do on a perfect day like that? Well, for our little bear, the answer was crystal clear. It was time to get outside and start an adventure.
His little heart was just bursting with joy, and he announced to the empty room, "Today is a day for making a snowman." So he quickly got all bundled up in his warmest scarf and hat and practically bounced out the door. The snow crunched so satisfyingly under his paws with every single happy step.
Now, building a friend out of snow, well, that's a special kind of project. He started at the bottom, rolling and packing a big, strong snowball for the base. Then, he made a medium-sized one for the middle. And to top it all off, he carefully crafted a smaller, perfectly round snowball for the head. There he was, the perfect shape for a new friend.
But a snowman isn't just 3 balls of snow, right? It needs a face, a personality. The little bear stood back, tapping his chin and looking around thoughtfully. The most important parts were still missing. What could he use to really bring his new friend to life? He searched around the snowy yard and found just what he needed. 2 little dark stones became bright, sparkling eyes. A crunchy carrot he'd saved was the perfect nose, and a line of tiny pebbles formed the most cheerful, welcoming smile you've ever seen. And for the finishing touches, he wrapped a cozy red scarf around its neck and popped a charming old hat right on top. He stepped back to admire his work, and that is the exact moment the magic happened.
So, a fun winter adventure had turned into a fantastic creation. But what happened next was going to turn this snowy day into the start of a friendship that was, well, truly magical.
All of a sudden, a warm, gentle voice cut through the quiet winter air. Can you just imagine the little bear's surprise? The friend he had just built with his own 2 paws was talking to him.
The little bear's eyes went wide. He just couldn't believe it. You can talk?" The snowman's pebble smile seemed to get even wider as he answered so calmly, "Of course."
But how? How was this even possible? It wasn't some kind of wizard spell or a trick of the winter light. The snowman explained it himself with this simple, beautiful truth. I came to life because you made me with love. It was all the care and the friendship the little bear had packed into every single snowball that made the magic spark.
So, when you have a brand new magical friend, what happens next? You have an afternoon of pure, wonderful, snowy fun. The little bear was just over the moon with happiness. The 2 of them wandered through the winter wonderland together. They had a super fun snowball fight, and they even just rolled around in the soft snow, with their laughter echoing through the chilly air. It was, without a doubt, a perfect day.
But, as you probably know, especially in stories like this one, those perfect moments sometimes can't last forever. And the sun, the very same sun that made the day so bright and beautiful, was about to play a very different part in our story.
As the afternoon went on, the sun started to feel a little bit warmer, its rays a little stronger. The little bear noticed his new friend had stopped laughing and had gotten really quiet. He could just tell something wasn't right.
When the little bear asked what was wrong, the snowman, still wearing that gentle smile, told him the truth.
"The sun is slowly melting me. But please, don't be sad." Even as he was disappearing, his very first thought was to comfort his friend.
And this, right here, is the most important lesson in the entire story. The snowman shared a little piece of wisdom. He explained that even if he melts, even if he disappears, the memory of their day together, that feeling of friendship, that would stay in the little bear's heart forever.
The little bear was sad, of course, but he understood. And so he made a promise. "I'll make you again every single winter so I can always remember you." And the snowman's reply just shows what really matters in the end. That is the most beautiful gift of all. Just knowing he would be remembered, that was everything.
And just like that, the sun started to set on their perfect day. But this wasn't really an ending about loss. No, It was about a beautiful memory and how true friendship can find a way to live on.
As the sky turned all shades of orange and purple, the snowman slowly and peacefully melted away, becoming part of the snowy landscape he came from. He was gone, but the little bear swore he could still feel that warm, happy smile in the air. And you know what? The little bear kept his promise. Every single winter, as soon as the first big snow fell, he would go outside and carefully build his friend all over again. And when he placed the very last pebble for the smile, he would always whisper the same thing. "Hello, my old friend."
And every single time he said those words, it almost seemed like the snowflakes in the air would dance and sparkle a little brighter, as if they were answering him, a beautiful little reminder that a true friendship never, ever really melts away. We hope to see you for our next story. Goodbye for now. And hey, if you enjoyed this little tale, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one.